the end of the last episode, we're here right overlooking this beach. It looks like there's an orc on the beach, but those guys can handle it. We were being escorted to the city by two guards, but they were a little tipsy and saw the fighting and said, "No way, Jose," and they left. But we're here, and we actually leveled up. And I'd like to share with you real quick. I gave Auden an additional strength point. And I also gave him a defense skill. So I gave both Merle and Auden this because it's a saving throw chance against knockdowns, burning, frozen, bleeding, crippled, blinded, weak, diseased, infected, and drunk. And that is really, I think, important to have for any class, during fights and all. And this game's pretty fight-centric, so I'm sure it's going to come in handy. Now, there was a chest here. So we've got some goodies. I want to make sure we're going to pick that up. Oh, I guess I could just do that. And let's check out this sword. Oh, it's an upgrade from my training sword. So we're definitely going to put that on. When I put this on, you can see it says dual wielding damage penalty 20%. So it's taking away the penalty. If you do not have dual wielding, you have a 20% damage penalty. So it's a good thing. And we definitely want to keep this wand on because it can summon a wolf just in case I need that, which I don't know if I do, but I like the idea of having an extra summon. This is the beach, and I'm guessing we just want to get down there and see if those guys need our help. Okay. What? Uh-oh. We did not check over in that direction. It's not our turn yet, so let's just watch. Maybe they'll kill this guy. Okay, he's down. Uh-oh. Auden, get your spider. Awesome. And you too. Perfect. Can you weaken this guy? Okay, we can't attack again. How about you? So if you don't weaken, you can attack twice. Oh, we've got an archer over there. Gonna have to get him out of the picture. A black cultist. I wonder, he's the only human. Alright, what in? Oh, he's too far away. Never mind. Let's come up and hit this shaman. Don't like the idea of a shaman. Casting spells. Okay, we need to get rid of him. Nice. Okay. And I want to bring the spider over to that human. Okay, looks like That's not gonna work. Ah! Oh no, he's moving further away. That's not good. Oh, I killed him. He turned around. And Auden got him with his wand. Awesome. Probably better if he's gonna fight with both hands. I probably ought to put that training sword back on so he can just have two swords. That probably makes more sense. All right, Auden, what are we gonna do? Make our way. All right, you have a wand spell. There we go. And let's move forward. Yeah, I'm gonna send this guy over here. I don't know if they're gonna disappear soon. Look at him. He's running really far away. Uh-oh. How did he heal? No idea. And I can't get that guy.
Feel the pain of my stave!
Can't get him. Nice. All right. Get in his face, will ya? Where are you gonna go, dude? Okay, Auden. This guy's got everybody running clear across the beach. Oh no, I lost my spiders. Alright, Auden. He can't go anywhere. I mean, I don't want to set the gun fire because that's gonna kill the guards too. Maybe this won't go. Okay, good. We're gonna stay there. Oh,
Did you
good.
see that?
Sweet.
Those orcs had a human commander.
How very curious. And how very disquieting.
And Junius? Didn't they hear the fight?
Oh, they don't know where Bibius and Junius is. I'm not going to say anything. Can't go on it. That's fine. Alright, we're going to pick up some gold, a knife, some healing potions. I'm going to collect everything. Ooh, a tooth. A fine trophy of war, but that's one of our guys. I'll figure out. I'll probably sell it. Right, let's kind of clean up here, see if there's anything else interesting definitely take the gold.
Filthy beasts! I'll kill the last one of you!
Oh, don't tell me there's more coming. I hope not. Just look over here. Maybe there's like an herb or something.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
Oh, this. Maybe it's some kind of detection device. Can't interact with it. It's just kind of floating there.
I like you much better with your guts on the floor.
I think most people do. Okay, I think we're about done. Let's go ahead and make our way to the town. It's taken us quite a while to get here. Hello, little kitty.
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel. Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Cyseal. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Arhu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
This is interesting. So I was summoned here by a cat.
So you were, and so you weren't. Behold! There we are. Meet my other half, Hunter.
There we go. That's much better, sir. That's quite a disguise you have there.
Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder.
Yes, let's.
It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same. Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
Well, he could definitely be distracted with many tasks. So, where do I find the scene of the crime? I'd like to take a look.
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Cyseal proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
Okay. Well, a counselor has been murdered, so I assume there are suspects.
So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, I have my doubts.
Yeah, I do too.
She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink. Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
Well, thank you for that. I also have something I'd like to discuss. It may interest you to know that the orcs we took care of were led by a human.
A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack.
I believe he was a cultist.
And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
Well, from what I've seen and heard, this isn't the first time you've had problems with orcs.
Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating. We've cordoned off the western beach where most orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure, the fools.
Maybe. What exactly is the trouble I heard that you're having with the undead?
Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now. Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane.
Yeah, I think we ran across one right before we went into the dungeon. But I don't have any more information on that, so I don't want to tell him, because there's really nothing to tell. We'll have to do our own side investigation on that one. So how did you pull this cat trick off?
Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise?
Well, it is a little odd, but if you're a wizard, I guess you could be your own familiar if you wanted to.
Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill.
No, I can't at this time. But that's okay, sir. It's not for everybody.
But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of 2 worlds.
I'll take my leave.
I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters.
Well, I will see you soon, Arhu. Thank you.
Once you're there, just take the stairs. But do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Cyseal.
We probably ought to do that first, before we get bogged down in all the questioning and investigationing and all that good stuff.
And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you the dauntless mouse.
Yes, let's hope so.
Sorcery, sects, undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go and see that Aureus chap Arhu mentioned?
Yep, that's going to be the first thing we do. But let's go ahead and get inside the gates first. Now, I don't know how people feel about us peeking in their barrels and such, but I guess we're going to find out. Nope. Okay, well, they don't even have anything in there. This is where they build the ships and stuff. Okay, so if it's red, it's stealing. So we don't want to take it in that case. Oh my god, the boat's on fire.
Are these the biggest buckets we've got?
Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta make it rain. Don't you have a rain spell, Merle? Did we use it all?
We need more help.
Ah, we do.
Lost.
We mustn't let the flames spread to the harbor!
Come on then. Put your backs into it.
Take it easy, boys. I got this.
Ripping.
Boy, they almost lost that boat. Looks pretty rough.
Save that ship all by your lonesome. Quite the feat. If I had the magic touch about me, I'd have lent you my hand too.
So, what's going on with that ship? Did the orcs do that?
I thought the old gal's fate was sealed when the orc shaman set his fiery gaze on her sails. But you managed to rescue her from a watery grave. Closest thing to a miracle I've ever seen.
Well, happy to help, sir.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
Oh, an adventurer's field guide. A sheet of paper. So that gold is the real find. Okay. Now here's a gentleman. We'll talk to them later. Let's get off of the beach right now. Oh, that's the warehouse. I don't want to go in there. Hold on a minute. I think we want to go over this way. Oh, look. We found another shrine.
We'll be leaving as soon
So
as
now
we're
we can go
packed
to the
up.
beach and the harbor. Here we go. This is what I wanted to find.
I can't even smell the sea air over this rock.
Okay, I guess we gotta go up. Oh wait, there's a chest. Ooh, we're gonna have to come back and investigate that. So much for us to do. We've got to go over every nook and cranny of this place before we're gonna probably find out about what happened to Jake. We do have a few tips. We have a crime scene is right there. Okay, the inn is right there. As the wife is here. So we need to go at the other side of town. So let's continue.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's
Say,
cheese.
no one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I borrowed one of these fish, would you?
Excuse me. I guess I gotta talk with Merle.
Delicious dogfish. Borrow indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear.
Are you in the habit of stealing?
I never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during better times, but what choice have I got now? If it's steal or starve, I'll choose steal.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
So what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
Not gonna condone that. Merle is a good guy.
That merchant has to eat too, you know. Leave the fish alone.
Yes, you know what they say about giving a man a fish? This man should learn to stand on his own 2 feet.
I agree.
I suppose you've got a point. Another day, another rumbling belly. never fed a hungry man, you know.
Let's see. Halibut.
I
sheep's
just don't
cheese,
think it's right to steal.
tomatoes.
It's okay to loot, like dead bodies and things, but it's not okay to actually outright steal. Oh, is this where we want to go? No, I don't think that's where we want to go. I'm probably getting us terribly lost. Yeah, we're going in the right direction though.
Well, hello there.
Who's talking to me? You?
You don't think it's in
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm looking for Captain Arius. He's over here.
joking? I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Ah, come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face furious. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows
Sounds
the
like
ugly
drama over
soldiers
there.
are the most ferocious.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have to...
Okay, where is he? In the headquarters. Excuse me, sir. Are you Arius?
What have we here, then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in Cyseal, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs. You hear?
Well, I'd like to discuss Jake's murder. That's why we were sent here, sir.
Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Arhu not to bother. But he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town. Not Mayor Cecil, not Arhu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary.
Well, we can do that, sir. I have no problem keeping you in the loop.
The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you!
Thank you. We'll come back and ask him about Esmeralda and stuff later. I want to check out the scene first. Let us go.
I'll be disfigured for life.
Ah, come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face furious. She bit me in the face.
All right, let's see what's
Look
going
on
on
the
here.
bright side. Everyone
Sorry,
knows
sir.
the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
Sorry, sir. She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal.
She doesn't look like a wild animal.
We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls.
Well, perhaps she was hungry.
Again!
I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Lovely.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
So, what will become of this admittedly strange stranger?
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
We could pick her up as a companion.
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy, if we can trust her to watch our backs.
After all, a fearless hunter might prove quite useful for our investigation.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all, Tull.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And don't turn your back on her when she's got that bow within arm's reach.
Yeah, well, you guys kind of treated her kind of mean, so let's talk to her.
Source Hunter, I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
Yes, as you noticed, we are an unpredictable species, as likely to kill as to heal. It is best to be wary of those you meet for this very reason.
Sir, no, sir.
We may be unpredictable, but it serves one better to hope for the best than assume the worst. Like attracts like, after all.
It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I am glad that now I have you standing beside me. Even if one burns hot while the other wheezes cold, perhaps in time I will come to know my own kind as you have. And perhaps then I will decide for myself whether ours is a noble kind.
Yes. Sweet. All right, now, if we look at her... Her name's Bear Daughter. And she obviously is a ranger. Although I don't see... Ah, here. There's her bow.
Sorry, sir.
And her dagger. Okay. Well, everybody, I think we're going to leave the episode here today. We got a new companion, and I'm excited to get started with her next episode. We'll head on over to the inn, see if we can investigate the crime scene. Thank you for joining me. Please give a like and subscribe. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye now.
Sorry, sir.